Now, let's talk about Fantana. Fantana does bring the drama, but I didn't like the way Fantana kind of put Annie out there to be disrespected. I felt like Fantana and Nadia ganged up on Annie Idibia.
When Swanky and I had that issue last year, Swanky lied to 191 countries all over the world, almost 1 billion human beings, that there's a record of my voice saying all sort of horrible things about him.
I don't really know much about Swanky and Annie's fight, but I do know Swanky wouldn't lie about anything like that. It kind of has put me in a really awkward situation because, I hope she knows that I'm going to repeat everything she's telling me back to Swanky, so.
Fantana, you are Annie's younger sister. She took you out. She decided to kind of vent, to you. You were supposed to be diplomatic about it. You were not supposed to go to Swanky and rattle out and say everything that Annie said. It was a venting session. One of the traits about maturity is knowing how to relay a message without sharing the hurtful details. So I felt like Fantana did not do well in that regard. However, Fantana's dynamic with Diamond is just, city girl vibe. I like Fantana. I like her addition to the show, I like the way she was acting dumb and all that. And I also like the fact that she knew what to do and she told Diamond that, I will light you up. I like her vibe. I think the whole pregnancy thing, we all know Fantana wasn't pregnant. She knew she wasn't pregnant, but she decided to kind of give Diamond a heart attack with that whole plot. So, it's cool. One of the things I would like to see Fantana leverage, and I don't know if she's still in the music thing, but one of the things I would like to see her leverage is, try and do some music with Diamond. Diamond is a bigger star, so do some music and put her music out there. But just being the girl that Diamond is sleeping with or smashing on the side, that is not sustainable in the long term. That storyline is not sustainable in the long term. So I hope she's able to leverage that connection to put out some music. I know she owns a restaurant in Ghana, so perhaps she's now in the hospitality business and she has retired from singing or something. But those are just my thoughts. Overall, I like Fantana. I like the fact that she's, self-aware. I like the fact that she plays men to their own game. And I like the fact that she knows who can be a baby daddy and who should not be a baby daddy. She's pretty smart. Let's move to Diamond. Diamond is a player. Diamond is a manipulator. And Diamond wants to get into every woman's pants. We all know that. Now, let's watch this clip of the whole dynamic between Diamond and Fantana when it came to the pregnancy. And I'll be right back.
This wasn't like a planned thing. We didn't know. It was like, and now we know. So it's like now if you want to have one, we're having a conversation. Like we could still have one. I'm just saying like right now I'm not. Okay.
I don't get it. Like from what she told me, everything looked like she is pregnant.
Diamond represents the majority of men who tend to use pregnancy to stifle and slow down a woman and have control over a woman. Diamond represents that particular prevalent pattern. Men use pregnancy to slow a woman down, to have control over a woman, and to be tied to a woman for a very long time or for the rest of her life. Diamond was not disappointed that Fantana was not pregnant. He was disappointed by the fact that there's no way he could keep this woman on a leash. Men tend to use pregnancy and motherhood to hinder women's ambitions and to control women and to have some level of autonomy over women. And so that was like the theme I picked up from that particular interaction. You would see a woman on her way to a wonderful career. A woman wants to go back to school. A woman is about to have a big break, and guess what? She gets pregnant, and we call it sperm weaponization. Men tend to weaponize their sperm against women, and most men will set out to get a woman pregnant so they can slow her down, hinder her ambitions, have control over her, and be able to be connected to her for a very long time or for the rest of her life. Overall, Diamond brings the entertainment to the show. To me, he's just funny. And, he's always trying to be smooth. But hey, I like the fact that trying to double date two women backfired on him. And he's just there to make things lighter and add more spice to the show. So, what are your thoughts? My name is Dr. Zita. I'm a sociologist. I'll see you on the next reaction.